Hi everyone, welcome back to Philosophy Waves. Today, we're diving into one of the earliest and most intriguing concepts in Western philosophy, the Arche. If you're wondering what that is, don't worry, we'll break it down. The word Arche comes from ancient Greek, meaning beginning, origin, or first principle. It's the foundational substance or principle that everything in the universe is thought to emerge from. This idea marked the birth of philosophy as thinkers moved away from mythological explanations to seek rational ones. In this video, we'll explore the Arche as envisioned by three of the earliest philosophers, Thales, Anaximander, and Anaximenes. We'll start simple and then dive deeper into each of their theories, unpacking the logic behind their groundbreaking ideas. Let's ride the waves of philosophy together and get started. Thales of Miletus is often regarded as the first philosopher in Western history. He lived around the 6th century BCE and proposed that water is the Arche. Why water? To Thales, water was everywhere and essential for life. Rivers, oceans, and rain sustained the world, and he likely observed how water changes forms: liquid, vapor, and solid. But Thales wasn't just thinking practically. He believed that all things must have a unifying principle, something that connects and explains the diversity of nature. Water, in his view, wasn't just life-sustaining, it was the source and essence of everything. This was a revolutionary idea at the time because it replaced supernatural myths with a natural, observable explanation. Next up is Anaximander, a student of Thales, who took a bold step away from physical substances. Instead of choosing water or any other tangible element, Anaximander proposed the apeiron, or the boundless or infinite, as the Arche. The apeiron is not something you can see or touch. Anaximander argued that the ultimate principle must be indefinite and infinite, beyond the limits of what we can observe. After all, if everything in the universe comes from a single source, that source can't be something finite like water. It would eventually run out. The idea of the apeiron also had a cosmological aspect. Anaximander thought it was the origin of the cosmos, and it governed the balance of opposites, like hot and cold, or wet and dry. For example, the cycles of day and night, or the changing of the seasons, are balanced forces rooted in this boundless principle. This shows Anaximander's early attempt to explain natural laws in a systematic way. Finally, let's talk about Anaximenes, another philosopher from Miletus and likely a student of Anaximander. Anaximenes brought the discussion back to a tangible substance and proposed air as the Arche. Why air? Like Thales with water, Anaximenes saw air as fundamental to life. We breathe it. It surrounds us. He also noticed how air changes density. When compressed, it becomes visible as mist or clouds, and when expanded, it becomes less tangible. Anaximenes introduced a concept called condensation and rarefaction to explain how air could transform into all other substances. For example, as air condenses, it becomes water, and if you compress it further, it becomes earth. On the other hand, when air expands, it becomes fire. This made air not only a unifying principle, but also a dynamic one that could explain change and diversity in the natural world. So there you have it, the Arche as imagined by Thales, Anaximander, and Anaximenes. From water to the boundless to air, these thinkers laid the groundwork for centuries of philosophical inquiry. Their search for a unifying principle reminds us that even the simplest questions can lead to profound insights. Which of these ideas do you find the most compelling, and why? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this exploration of ancient philosophy, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Philosophy Waves, and check out our other videos on the channel. And as always, keep riding the waves of philosophy.